Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Anti-Shorto, and today I'm going to be covering the new kit of Padme Amidala as well as the rework of Anakin Skywalker. The second time, essentially, because he gets his Zeta. Before I get into it, though, a few things. I know I've been kind of offline a little bit. I've just been busy and taking a break. But I'm getting back into the swing of things, and also, hopefully, if anyone's watched Urzatron's latest Grand Arena, at the time of the recording is 4:30, so it would have been 4:29. I kind of did some donations and thought, it'd be cool to do a collab with him. So we'll see if that happens, a video of a collab, or maybe a live stream, who knows, with me, Offlineable, and maybe Nakar, and then Urzatron. So it'd be kind of cool to see how that works out. So, but I'm going to go into it, though. And also, I want to apologize if you hear like some weird boom, boom, boom thunder sound. It's thunder storming outside. So, luckily, I'm using my laptop, so if the power goes out, I can still keep recording. It's just getting the thing uploaded would be another trick if the internet goes out. So, but anyways, get into it. Padme Amidala event requirements are the Separatists, all of them. So it's not just Geonosians, not just Separatist droids. It's all the Separatists, which is a good thing, because if they want to use Geonosians for a raid, they can, or not raid, sorry, a legendary event. That'd be great. If we also get a legendary event, need the Separatist droids only, maybe Hondo, thumbs up maybe. Of course, I've already covered the fact that not just Separatist droids, but Dooku, as well as Anakin, Kenobi, Ahsoka could fight him, Maul and Savage. That kind of mixture of characters that could theoretically be used, so who knows. But anyways, let's go ahead into it, though. Just FYI, at the time of the recording, it is 4:30, but this says May 1st. I guess the specific administrator, CG Eric, he is, I don't know, he's a different time zone or something. Where he's at, it's May. So, that's my, sorry, I'm hearing a weird sound. So anyways, going on to it, let's talk about Padme's kit. And a lot of people were thinking, midriff Padme, but I was already assuming they would not do that, because Disney owns, But it would have been cool to see. Maybe in the future we'll get a skin change, just a damaged one if they wanted to show it. But, and I like, even though I know Cubs fan Han, and I'm sure a lot of people, agree with this, when Cubs fan Han showed or talked about it, the kit reveal on his channel, he talked about Padme being a kind of a crush since he was a kid. It was mine too. I think a lot of people, that are around 25 to 32 range, maybe older or younger, had kind of a crush on her, so yeah. But anyways, let's get into it, though. She is a light side leader support Galactic Republic. And what I like about her kit, getting into it, is she doesn't just support Galactic Republic, she does have some synergies towards just all light side heroes. And that's good. Let's go in. Basic aggressive negotiations. Deal physical damage to target enemy and can't be evaded. Oh, yay. Another one of those. It's just, I see these all the time. They just have to add them. They just try to find a way of preventing the evasion meta. But it's good against the Jedi Net Revan teams, because they're like, now you have foresight up? I'm still going to shoot your face. Anyways, all Galactic Republic allies gain protection up 10% for one turn. And there was a lot of info today, and I'm just going to just show it, and I'll have this in the description below. But protection up is, if a unit is based always on the current max health. So if a unit has 10% max health, you receive protection up 40%. And he'll get 4,000 protection up. So that's good to know. And I'm gonna say something cool about it later on. Anyway, so Cunning Plan, her cleansing ability, kind of like a Rex ability almost, and a different little fist up in the air. Urzatron's gonna love that. Dispel all debuffs on light side allies, and they recover 50% health. That's huge. So she's a cleanser and a healer as a support character. That's good. She's not a healing character, she's just a support character. For each Galactic Republic ally and each debuff dispelled from themselves, Galactic Republic allies only gain protection up 10% stacking for 1 turn. That's huge. That's huge. If you dispel like 12 debuffs and then you're on top of the Republic allies, that's huge. That's a lot of protection up. So Graceful Assault. Deal physical damage to target enemy and stun them for 1 turn, which can't be copied or dispelled. So that means this is a permanent stun on versus Jedi Revan teams, and that's huge because it can't be dispelled and turned into ferocity. So take that, Darth Revan teams. Even though I can't wait to get my own Darth Revan. Then call all light side allies with protection up and Jedi Knight Anakin to assist. So all light side allies. So if you have Enfys Nest, yes, she does synergize with that. Enfys Nest will be called in. Granted, some of the buffs from General Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker will not be affected. But there's still some good, synergies all around. So, but this is where I get into it. Light side allies for her leadership, unwavering courage. Light side allies have 50% max health. Before I go into it, before they get the protection up, so say they have like 40,000, 50% of that, another 20,000 added to that, for example, they're going to get a lot of protection up. The protection number is going to be huge with this 50% max health. That is huge. That's huge. So, and while they have protection up, they resist debuffs and can't be critically hit. Oh, that's pretty good. Now, I will say, outside of General Kenobi's Zeta, if you don't have the Zeta, because it'll be a while before I Zeta General Kenobi, where his ability says, if protection up expires, he taunts. Yeah. Other than that, if everyone has protection up, they can't critically hit. Guess what? General Kenobi is not going to taunt. So that's kind of a nombo unless you have his Zeta. He has to have his Zeta to be under her team, or you might as well keep General Kenobi for Grand Arena and Territory Wars. Keep General Kenobi on Revan teams, and you can mash these 3 up with some other Galactic Republics or even Nest. Enfys Nest is great. Granted, when I get to Anakin's rework, yeah, you will lose his off. I'll get into that though. At the start of their turn, Galactic Republic allies dispel protection up buffs on themselves and gain 1 stack of courage and for each 5% protection up dispelled this way. Courage cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And while they have courage, when damaging a target enemy with an attack, I wonder what the courage looks like though. With an attack, for each 5 stacks of courage, dispel 5 stacks and deal bonus damage equal to 40% of the target's max health. So we're gonna do. I can't wait to see the strategies with her though. I will say so. So yeah, but it's only Galactic Republic that get this, but still. Oh, I think I forgot to read Graceful Assault all the way. No, I think I did. All light side allies with protection up and Jedi Anakin to assist. So, yeah. Oh, I was talking about the stun and I forgot to... Yeah, so, yeah, she can call everyone to assist like this, but Jedi Anakin doesn't assist twice. Just keep that in mind. This 1 assist is the 1 assist, but all light side allies, so Nest, yes. But anyways, going into it, though, let's go ahead and talk about Always a Choice. Padme is immune to fear. So right off the bat, she's immune to fear. Now, I will be making another video in the future talking about what characters that should deserve the immunity to fear. But I won't go into that right now. I will go into that later. Because they could do a light rework and throw some immunity to fear because some characters literally they just don't have fear. Like, for example, B1 Battle Droid should be immune to fear until they've hit half of their threshold of droid battalion. So if they start off at 100 or maybe just 50 and below, so to be immune to fear, they should have the Zeta to have 100 battalion. So once they hit under 50, then they start gaining fear because battle droids were fine together until there was like 2 or 3. Then they start worrying and freaking out like I'm the only few droids left. So, but I will, like I said, I'll cover that in another video. Whenever a light side ally loses protection up, they recover 5% health. allies can't gain or lose bonus turn meter. So that's kind of disappointing on the gaining part. Like, there are some characters that just gain turn meter in general. So you throw, like, for example, you throw her Darth Scion under her team. For example, once he goes held by hatred, he's going to heal himself and that's it. No extra turn, nothing. They are really, really looking into nerfing these extra turn meter abilities. And I'm like, I don't know. They're going a little too far in my opinion. Yes, turn meter can, as a turn-based game, turn meter is a strong thing, but I feel like they're going a little too far. Now, I don't mind them not losing, but at the same time, just to be fair, so they don't lose bonus turn meter, I guess I can see them do that. So no one can go Darth Vader and Darth Vader team and try to lower your turn meter. So, but whenever an enemy attacks out of turn against a Galactic Republic ally, that ally gains protection up 10% for one turn, increased to 40% if Padme is their leader. This protection up can't be prevented or dispelled. So that's good. So yeah, these are the synergies she has. I'm sure there's going to be more synergies. This is just mainly for Galactic Republic, but like I said, you could always go non-full Galactic Republic and use Enfys Nest. She is a light side ally. She gets more health. She heals, especially under this ability. So that's huge. That is huge. I'm saying it right now. I'm going to predict that there are going to be some Nest teams out there. Padme and Nest will be... They can have a ladies' night. Padme, Nest, Ahsoka. Instead of General Kenobi, you'll have Juhani as a tank. And maybe some other tank. There's going to be a lot of synergies going on. So I'm just saying. So, now let's get into Jedi Anakin. So, what's highlighted in green was the changes in April 17th. The blue is the current changes that are coming out when Padme comes out later this week. I assume it's going to be later this week. So adding to this, if Padme Amidala is an ally, dispel all buffs on all enemies when he does his AoE. So as long as she's an ally, doesn't mean she has to be the leader, but a lot of people are going to probably use her as a good leader. She's going to dispel all buffs on all enemies, or he is. So that's huge. AoE that can't be evaded. It's just like Scion's AoE. It's just like Scion's AoE now, as long as Padme's around. And then his Zeta. So, whenever an enemy, another ally falls below 50% health or is defeated, Anakin takes a bonus turn. And if this attack deals 100% more damage... Oh, and this attack deals 100% more damage if all allies were Galactic Republic at the start of battle. That one part kind of baffles me. At the start of battle, like, when are they going to just change factions in the middle of battle? That may be a synergy in the future. If Padme is an ally, she takes a bonus turn after each of Anakin's bonus turns. So that's cool. So that he can do like an AoE. They could counter, almost kill Anakin, and she can heal him up and dispel. There you go. So that is the kind of changes for Anakin. We'll definitely have to see how that plays out in the near future. So, and then I will be just posting this. This is just developer insights on making of Padme, so that's huge. Like they even talk about mods, speed, and health, because she's really good with health. So speed and health is really good for her character. So yeah, just decisions on that. Maybe people had different preferences. It came down to two key decisions. So this is the reason why she does not have the midriff part where she's damaged, cut up, and stuff. We never show battle-torn outfits in combat, and as I've mentioned, a lot of inspiration for her kit came from the Clone Wars series. This outfit is the one she wears both in the show and for a long part of the Battle of Geonosis. So yeah, she has worn this in the show a few times. I just don't remember which episodes. You can go look those up. And then that being said, we did make a version of the torn outfit that we may use in one-off instances when it is relevant to the story. Relevant to the story. Hint, hint. Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker's journey to being Darth Vader. Jedi Anakin Skywalker Fallen, probably. that is probably what we're gonna see. So be ready for that. And then the last thing I do, like I said, I was talking about Nest. Here's a concept team I threw together. Honestly, in Hermit Yoda's spot, I was thinking Barriss because she, crits, but I didn't realize. My friend suggested Hermit Yoda because he came over after he got off work and we were talking about it. But reading more into her kit while I was recording and before I was recording, these two do not work well. Well, first off, this effect, General Kenobi just does not work if there's no, if everyone has protection up. What's the point? So Hermit Yoda is better than Barriss, even though if Barriss could still be useful to dispel and healing equalize. But honestly, Hermit Yoda would be better just because of Master's Training, calling Enfys in, Padme in, and Fives and a few others in. General Kenobi could be swapped out between, like, Old Ben could be a possibility. There's a lot of possibilities this one could be. It just means you won't have an auto taunter at the beginning. But at the same time, Padme not having fear, meaning Fallen Bastila does not affect her as much, this team as much with the fear. So that is, useful. So other than that, other than this page here, all of the forum posts, I will be putting them in the link in the description below. There are links in the description below, but other than that, that is Padme Amidala's kit with Anakin Skywalker rework. Sorry it was a little bit lengthy, but there's a lot to get out there. I'm going to be covering some more stuff with a couple of reworks that we are confirmed to be getting next month, which starts tomorrow, May 1st. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate all those watch the videos I make. And you guys have a wonderful day.